be able to, at my age, to give away this much money and to be able to do it with a group of people your own age, it's a really fantastic feeling. I don't know any other place in our community or maybe the country where you can really do something this amazing.
It's really fulfilling because you know that you have your whole life ahead of you and you're already making changes in the world, and it's really it's a cool experience.
It's an amazing experience for a 16-year-old. I never thought I would be able to do something like this.
This is KITT, Kehillat Israel Tzedakah Teens.
KI's mission is about creating an inclusive, warm, vibrant Jewish community. And it's about making a difference through our Jewish values and the teachings of our tradition around our obligation to really make an impact on this world for the better. And these teenagers, they so are aligned with that mission. It's really amazing to watch them.
These kids are changing the world. They really are. And I'm so happy to be a part of that. It's just tremendous.
Pam Solomon came to me with this idea. It was a revelation because we realized that in the trenches we were fundraising for the synagogue and for other very meaningful organizations, but we weren't looking at the meta picture of philanthropy. And when Roseanne Ziering, Pam, and I got together to bring birth, to bring life to this incredible brainchild of KITT, we saw the transformation of our teenagers.
27 kids stepped up and said, we want to give our money and we want to learn about how to be a board of a foundation and how to strategically think about giving away money.
They became leaders overnight.
I think it's really exciting for them to have complete agency, to be able to help causes that they really care about and that they really believe in, and they're able to make a significant difference because they raise significant funds, and those funds are matched by the generosity of people here in the KI community. And so they're able to go a whole lot further than teens generally are in terms of financially being able to contribute to making the world a better place.
You know, this has only been about 7-8 years, and they've given over $300,000 away, and much of that money they raised. It's incomprehensible if you think about it.
When I see them work together in this way and discuss very important issues and deal with the most serious of problems that surround us every day and talk about them, they're no longer kids. They become young adults. It's a real transitioning moment for them.
They do the research. They learn about how to read a budget. They learn about how to evaluate a proposal. And at the end of their 9-month process, they really are a board of directors of a foundation.
You feel for these organizations. You're giving them money, they need it. So it feels good to be the person to do that.
I think the main thing it's taught me is be able to kind of negotiate and work with others, because you can't always get what you want, but you try to work in order to get close enough to what you do want.
I don't know a lot of adults that could sit around a table with 20 other adults and try and come to consensus.
Debating and the arguing is a long process to really get your point across, but ultimately when everybody is able to see each other's opinion and see where everyone stands, it's really cool to finally agree on something and really come together as a group.
Watching them really argue and debate and knowing that that is a sacred thing too. This arguing we do l'shem shamayim in our tradition, for the sake of heaven.
It's a good argument because we get to decide on who we want to give what money to and how much. And you get to hear everyone's opinion, and you're influenced by others, and you get to give your own. So it's a very interesting conversation.
That then when they finally come to a place where they've made a decision as a team, they all stand together. Whatever arguments they had in their different spaces in the library, in the chapel, about who was going to get the money, when they actually come to present that check, they stand as a community.
At the end of the year, we have a luncheon a banquet where we have representatives from each of the organizations that we were giving to arrive, and we hand them the check, and that's a really cool feeling to be able to meet these people and to see the look on their face when we give them this money.
Camp Simcha is a overnight summer camp for children and teenagers who have cancer or other life-threatening illnesses.
Vista Del Mar is an agency that offers services for children and families with special needs.
The first year we received a grant, I almost fell off my chair. We were so excited. It's such a beautiful example of kids reaching out and helping other kids.
And to be able to make that call and to say you were accepted for the scholarship because of KI, I was speechless at her reaction, the mother's reaction, because it was like I gave her this nugget of gold because she could bring her child and let him grow.
I always walk away in tears and just so proud of what KI has built.
I believe KITT is one of the most important, and if not the most meaningful programs we do here at Kehillat Israel.
The Feinberg Foundation is so proud of these kids and what they're doing, and proud to be a small part of the journey that they're taking.
I'm proud of the work I've done with KITT.
We raised $20,000 this year. That's amazing.
Really proud.
That's right.
I think KITT has really opened my eyes to some of the things in the world, and I've grown in my ability to see the world from someone else's perspective and understand what they need and be able to bring that to them.
I could tell as I was watching them that not only was it a mission for them, but it was a joy, and it was a sense of pride, and it was a sense of accomplishment, and in a sense of social responsibility that they were making a difference in their community, and it was extraordinary.
I think it's given me a new perspective on the world, and it's shown me how grateful and how lucky I am and how much I want to give back to people less fortunate.
When they get fired up like that and they're filled with hope, when they take that out into the world, we know that it's going to go way past the walls of KI.
KITT has really changed my life.
Thanks, KITT, and thanks, KI. It's been an amazing ride.
Great job, KITT. You guys are fantastic.
Great job, KITT.
Thank you, KITT. We really, really appreciate it.
Kol hakavod, all the honor to you, our teenagers, our leaders, our philanthropists for making a difference and touching the lives of so many and changing the world $1 at a time with your mitzvot.